So yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens, but I'm obviously going to be involved in testing him, so I don't want to go into it with a closed mind. Let's put it that way. And obviously, aside from what I just commented on earlier, I'm really not going to be saying that much else about the support carriers because of the fact that I'll be testing them, and I don't want that anything that I say to be used as breaking NDA or something like that.
Yeah. I got nothing against them. I just think the idea with these stun bombs is dumb. Like,
Agreed.
Just look at World of Tanks and how everybody complains about the arty they are stunning the people and everything. Like, and now we bring this to World of Warships. It just sounds like a very bad idea.
There's your Sejong. Let's see what it looks like with super zoom in there. It looks kind of cool. Sun's in a really bad spot, so I'm trying to think of what I could do to make it different and unique and fun. There we go. It almost works with the mountain right there in the background. That's kind of fun.
Yeah.
What camera is this on the Sejong?
I'd have to start up the game.
It's one of the New Year ones.
Yeah. I can't remember.
No,
but
the New Year one isn't yellow.
It's a Christmas or New Year one. It's like something like that.
I think it is a New Year. You'd have to go.
All right.
Top tier, no carriers. Let's see what happens.
This game was a lot of fun. I'll tell you that now.
I'm sure it was.
I think this was like probably my second highest ever damaging game.
Let's see. What did we do? Our first replay that we did was the can't remember the name of the special mode ships or whatever.
Savage Battles?
Yeah,
Savage Battles.
That one I'd probably put at intermediate to advanced. Your Immelman game would probably be intermediate and advanced. I don't think there's not much that you can learn for a newer player to carriers in that battle, right?
Yeah, I also don't think a newer player would have a tier 10 coal CV, so that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's all just agree to laugh and move on.
Let me rephrase this. I would hope a newer player would not have a tier 10
Yeah.
CV.
Okay.
So for backstory, this game is like the second or third game just after Wars. So we're just messing around, and I'm like grinding this ship. So
Okay. Now I see you're using a zoom out mod.
Yep.
I used to do that.
I can't play without it now.
This is ridiculously good matchmaking here. Only one destroyer, almost no radar.
Yeah,
Yep.
and the fact but my friendly DD, best part is he's going to be able to spot for me. Now he can use his smoke here.
And you can torpedo right at him because your torps will go underneath him anyway.
Exactly.
I don't like using the smoke here right away without knowing where the Yugumo is, though. Like, you're sitting in that smoke without hydro, that can be very, very dangerous.
Yes, but I'm running the propulsion, so I can speed up 50% faster than normal.
Yeah. You're also pointed south instead of sideways to where the torpedoes would likely come from.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but he's right in the gap, which is...
that's a common torpedo target.
Yeah.
No worries, Hicken. Hey, thank you for coming and helping the mod, and I'm sure Puddin is still here and can take over, no problem.
You'll see me using torpedoes quite a lot in this ship, and this game specifically.
Yeah, you've already used a reload booster, which is interesting. Generally,
Yeah.
I like to hold those until I'm being chased, and then I reload, boost, and laugh.
Well, the way I see it here is I've already used both sides, and there's stuff coming towards me. So why not use it now, so that way I have torpedoes ready?
Sure.
Because there's stuff. There's clearly stuff within 12 kilometers of me.
Mm-hmm.
The only problem with using it here is like you have the Duke of York here, 2 Fredericks, and all of them have Hydro, and they already saw your destroyer, so there's a high chance the Hydro is running. Your tops are not gonna do anything.
That's a good point.
Yeah. You'll see later on why. I guess there really wasn't a reason for me to use it this early on, but
Yeah, I mean, if you knew that one of them was committing to going inside those islands, then fine. But they were all staying behind the islands anyway, so...
Are you using IFHE on this or
nope.
not?
This is a 10-point captain.
Are you planning to use it if your captain is higher?
I don't think so, because the fire chance will get halved, and as is, the fire chance is like 10, 11%.
Mm-hmm. Well, you can choose to go either way with these ships, right? There isn't one that's better.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, I don't play those, but those are 127s. So you're never gonna penetrate the battleships. You only get to 27 millimeter pen, which lets you penetrate cruisers.
Heavy cruisers, yep.
A lot of the time,
The use is limited.
That I hit
So
the
it's-
superstructure and do a lot of damage. Or I just set a fire on the bow like that.
Right. Right, and it's unfortunate that FDG came out very cautiously and dodged your torps as a result.
Probably Hydro.
Yeah, it's like
Or just, you know, the standard, I'm coming out of an island, I should slow down just in case.
Right, since when is it standard?
Yeah.
The higher tiers, the guns shoot faster anyway, so unlike, say, Dido, you can actually set fires, right?
Yeah. It's a 5.5 second reload base on this ship. The tier 10 is 3.5. So it's already a much better reload. And either way, my reload is very similar to the way reload is. It's, I think, has a 5.5 second reload, so I'm very much so playing this like how I would.
Now, all this time you've been ship spotted, and you're behind that island, so I wonder if that's the Ugumo detecting you.
It's the Tulsa.
Nice torps. Oh, okay, because the Tulsa's in the middle, right there. Okay. Now, you spent a lot of time watching those torps. I know it's always fun to get excited they're going to hit, but you could have been doing something else while you were doing that.
I was behind an island. The Tulsa wasn't really shooting at me. In fact, he doesn't really do much all at this game. So it was all right. And Yuki did die early on, but me and Stone practically stay alive till the very end of the game.
That's your battleships on this side got focused down by the enemy.
Yeah. Well,
the Colorado just overextended and went in there for no reason.
Yeah. You'll see the enemy die quite a bit over on the D side, even though they do end up getting the cap.
Yeah, I can see that they're pushing. So you popped your smoke here. But aren't you kind of getting to the edge of your range?
No, I'm running 16.3. He's only 11.8.
Is that range mod? Or
Yeah,
is that the standard?
that's range mod.
Okay. So your range mod because you figure it's better for obviously arcing over islands, farming battleships, etc. You're not really thinking anti-destroyer as much.
I'm not too worried about anti-DD necessarily. I'm more just set fires stuff.
Okay.
I mean,
It works.
for the builds I am going to have, it is going to be kind of anti-DD, but it's more just like use the heck out of the gun, set fires everywhere.
Mm-hmm. Well, the nice thing about having the long range, too, is in a situation like against this FDG, you've got the ability to open water even when your smoke expires.
Yep.
Because
you're about to see.
Yeah, because you got tons of time to respond to him shooting back at you.
It comes down to how good your aim is and how well you are hitting at that distance too.
Mm-hmm.
If it's worth it or not. And right now, honestly, it's not.
What ship is this,
That's
MS
why-
Patriot? This is the Sejong, the Tier 9 Pan-Asian light cruiser that was released. It's the Tech Tree one, by the way.
Yeah. They just released them for Tech Tree, what, like a week or two ago?
Right. I'm just saying that because there's a Tier 9 premium.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember the name off the top of my head, but yeah.
But either.
So I want to go back to that statement that Grunty said. He said that you're not getting much use out of the extra range. And why is that, Grunty?
It's just the battleship was maneuvering. The shelf life time was like seconds. Like he just didn't hit.
Mm-hmm. So I mean,
So,
it's against a stationary
get
target. It's
extra
useful.
range. Yeah, it's against a stationary target, a reversing battleship that goes in a straight line. It's all fine.
Mhm.
But against a ship that is actively kiting from you, yeah, it's very situational having the extra range.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Obviously, there are situations where you wish, oh my god, if I only had the range and not the reload module.
Now here, I don't think I would go farther south into the cap or this area, because you got a Jean Bart that's racing back.
Yep.
So you stopped, you smoked, okay. Unfortunately, there's a Buffalo there, so he might get into your radar range pretty quick.
So he never actually does end up radaring.
Well, the nice thing is you're on the other side of the island, so he's not looking at you and thinking about you. Also, he's got somebody in front of him capping the base. That's most likely going to be the Yugumo.
I'm not actually sure. I can't quite remember.
Right, but I mean, if something is capping...
in the B cap. The torpedoes were spotted coming at your battleship.
Right, that's what I was just going to say. There were torpedoes that went through, and you haven't seen the Yugumo yet, so this guy's really good at not being spotted. So I would expect him to be on that side. Meanwhile, damn, your guys just all went into one spot and died, huh?
Yep.
Now, this situation here, no, 127s, you still wouldn't pen 32 with IFHE, so this situation wouldn't matter either.
Nope.
Against the Jean Bart. I love how your div mate parks right next to you, like, hey, can I borrow this smoke too? Obviously, he's going to extend your smoke, right? When yours ends, he's going to pop his for you. Nice torps.
You should really have a look here at the Buffalo when it's spoiled to see its hit points, because your best player might actually go back, fight that Buffalo, and reclaim your own cap.
Yep, here comes torpedoes for you from the Yugumo. There's your propulsion mod, not really saving you too much.
Not too much.
Now, you might be lucky. The Buffalo might be team play build.
Just wait. This is where it gets good.
Chat, do you guys know what team play build is?
You should die.
Spotter plane.
Like,
Yes. So you can choose not to take radar in your American heavy cruisers. You can always choose to take spotter plane instead. And I think even fighter plane.
like he's not hydro
Watch the
either.
Buffalo.
What is the Buffalo doing?
I think he wasted all of them over on the other side.
Possibility.
But you'll see here what happens.
Nice. The thing is, he wouldn't probably pop out if the Yugumo wasn't with him or in front of him. So, yeah.
But I mean, how do you not notice an angry smoke cloud?
Yeah, I know.
Mhm.
They were just. I don't know what happens there, but me and my buddy were just like, he's an idiot. What is he doing?
Well, and then you can see Chad is also a little. Someone's toxic, a little unhappy,
Yep.
salty.
The Tulsa is, yeah.
Yep. Tashkent says, "Oh, the fighter's the default. You actually have to swap to radar." Interesting.
Yeah.
Where do you get the buffalo?
I don't
didn't
think the
realize-
fighter is default.
Now here
It
comes
has been so long since I've had a default U.S. cruiser, I couldn't tell you.
right. Here comes the prince. You can always reset the line.
Yeah.
Are you on
Are we-
drugs?
Are we doing this again now?
I mean, like, this is
Just
paid
like-
actors. I mean, seriously, like, Prince Eugen has hydro. Unless he took defensive fire, he could have. But I mean,
He's
What are
actively
we watching?
turning into those.
Oh my god.
But more importantly, they had the points lead. So what is the rush to get to A?
don't know.
Hey, let's win harder.
to
Oh my
make
God, if you
it.
do it to the North Carolina, I'm done. Good luck with
No,
your boys.
the North Cal dies to something else.
Well,
thank
fortunately,
Killing this guy in front of me.
see, and here's where you probably wish you had a torpedo reload booster available.
Kind of, but not really. I was perfectly fine with what I had at this point.
Should always want more.
Yes.
Think about it. You had the torp reload.
Yep.
North Carolina does it. That's 3 for 3.
That's right. Okay, Stevie. Stevie wants off the lap. Go ahead. Back to bed for you. Oh, God. I'm wearing a black shirt, and there's just fur all over me now.
Why AP on this guy?
He's broadside. I'm pretty sure I was sure that my 127s could pen him. But at this point, I'm just sticking to HE because I know I can get consistent damage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but basically you have U.S. destroyer 5-inch guns, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so his
Yeah,
HE
and
doesn't
how well are those things been performing of lately?
I mean, his HE is not gonna pen it either unless he hits the superstructure. So might as well
Which
try
that
the
ship
AP.
is for the most part superstructure.
Yeah. The only thing that you're doing
and
with the
he's
HE
gonna
is...
pen the AP on the superstructure too, so he might as well shoot the AP.
Yeah, the only thing that you got going for you with shooting HE, of course, is setting a fire. That's it.
You won't see much else happening here.
So, how should we title this video, guys?
Paid actors.
Actors.
Paid actors.
All right, we're titling it Paid Actors.
I love me and one other person immediately said the same thing.
We did a
I'm the one who
Sejong.
this replay is about. What's when I said it?
We did a Sejong yesterday, but it wasn't this one. I don't remember this one. Huh?
Like if I was the enemy Yugumo, I'd be furious at this team.
Oh, you'll see where the Yugumo ends up. He actually does end up getting a torp hit on me.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't die from it because
I mean, at this
I
point,
had my-
the Yugumo did his job. He won his flank. Then the enemy team had 3 caps and a massive ship lead.
Mm-hmm.
And then he watched his team go in with trying to win harder one by one and all dying.
Yep.
It's just.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, but I think the important question we need to ask ourselves is who got added to your blacklist?
I don't know. I wasn't even complimented for this game either.
Stream Raiders is ready, so we'll do that after this.
There's the coordinated attack. My buddy got the kill on the North Cal.
Pat Stevie is gone. What do you mean? As an option? Ooh, nice torpedoes by the
I'm still-
Yugumo.
Yeah.
I'm seeing Pet TV. I don't know.
Okay. So I'm curious, why did you two split at this point?
Well, I can easily hunt down the Yugumo, but I mean now I can't. He still tries torpedoing me, but because my friend is close enough to that cap, he can go get it. So we just end up getting the cap at that point.
So the reason I'm bringing that up is because I kind of feel like this is your opportunity to lose the game, right? If the Yagumo manages to kill you,
No,
if
you
he
still win.
manages to-
Honestly, I like splitting up here because if they stick together and the Yugumo kills both, that's the way how you lose it.
Mhm.
If you split up, the Yugumo has no chance of killing both.
Yeah.
I mean, the other thing is you split up, the battleship's all alone. You know,
So
now the
what?
guy's got 2 different targets to try to go after. And all you need is somebody to survive.
Yeah. And
Why
at
did you
this point, we
torpedo
have...
there, by the way? Like, you have...
So I've had a thing happen in which this was funny, and ironically enough, it was in this same ship. So I was up against another DD on a different map, and I sent torps towards his smoke. And because some people don't know that deep waters can't hit destroyers, they move thinking that they'll hit them, and so they move out of the smoke.
right?
And
Okay.
what are you shooting at now?
Nothing.
The darkness.
I knew game was over.
So in other words, he just wanted to spend more credits.
Credits aren't really a concern for me. But I actually did put the screenshots in if you want to take a look at those as well.